guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurion's review, the punk rock band of war game review institutions. I just went to Little Wars and I picked up a bunch of stuff and just wanted to show it to you guys. I got Memoir 44, Operation Overlord. This is a real good one here. This is from War Games Research Group in June of 1976. This is one of the first ancient rule sets that I know of. My dad used to play this when I was a kid. It's even got the charts back here and stuff, but they're in laminated plastic, but the plastic's so old that it's yellowed, but overall this is in really good condition. I think this was made by Heritage originally. Let's see here. Yeah, published by Heritage Models. Then I got this. I don't know if I'll ever play these rules, but there's two different zombie games I want to run. One will be with the Walking Dead All Out Wars rules, and the other one I'm going to make up some rules because it's going to be for like combat between large numbers of zombies and large number of people. But I got this just to get some ideas. What's interesting about this is it plays pretty much like you would expect a zombie rule set to play, but it has a spotting rule. The spotting rule is kind of interesting. So if you see like a zombie or another person and there's some cover between you and them, you have to roll to see if you can see them. You don't automatically do. So that's what's kind of unique about this one. Here's a real good one I picked up. When I was, Blue Panther was at Little Wars, so I picked up Solitaire Caesar. I figured I'd save on the shipping. I think it was the same price as what they sell online, but no, I don't have to pay a shipping cost, and the little bit of tax I paid was irrelevant. But this is from White Dog Games. At first, I think it was $30, and at first I thought the price might be too high, but I looked through it, and actually the quality of components is better than what you would get in like a folio game, so I think it is worth the $30 they're charging. Academy Games was nice enough to give me 2 games to review. They were there too. Very nice people. This is one small step from them. This is a Kickstarter, or the deluxe edition rather. I'll be reviewing this in a couple weeks. It's a Euro about space exploration. This sounds like something right up my alley. And then Uwe from Academy Games showed me how to play Awakening the Bear, I think it was. He didn't have an extra copy of that though, but he had an extra copy of Storms of Steel, which is basically the same rule, so I'll be reviewing this too. This looks really cool. Yeah, when he showed me the rules for the other game, it was a really fun game, and it's got huge counters and stuff that it's real easy to read. Looks like it'll be a hell of a lot of fun. Right here, these are either 15mm or 20mm NVA. The guy was selling them for cheap, so I figured why not, I'll pick them up. Got to figure out if they're 15s or 20s. I think they're 15s, but that's okay. Vietnam games I've played miniature-wise are usually 20mm. Alright, I got this because the price was right. This is War and Conquest, Epic Battles in the Ancient and Medieval World. Looks like it's brand new and unread. Definitely got some good pictures in it and stuff. I'll have to look through this later. This might be turn out to be really cool. Alright, this I got also because the price was right. Tabletop Rules for Recreating the Napoleonic Wars. It's called Et Sans Resultant, whatever that is. A detailed yet highly playable perspective-based war game. Actually, that kind of caught my attention because I've never heard of the term perspective-based war game. So I'll look through this sometime and see if there's any, how it is and if there's any interesting aspects to it. Looks well done, looks very professional. Alright, this is from Plastic Soldier. This is Battle Group Nordhag. Tabletop miniature war games rules for World War III, the Soviet invasion of West Germany in 1983. This sounds like something that would appeal to the same people that Team Yankee appeals to. This I just bought because the price was right. I got it for practically nothing. How to paint realistic military figures. Actually, I could write this book actually myself, but figured the price was right and it'd be interesting to look through. I think I paid like $1 for it or something. So Here we have, these are 172. I think these might be ancient Egyptians. Yeah, price was right on these too, so I couldn't pass them up. These here, I don't know if these are ancient Egyptians or what these are, Babylonians or something, but price was right on this too. Here's some fast play rules for Grand Tactical World War II miniatures called Kampfgruppe Commander Clash of Armor 2. I have to go through this sometime this week, see how it is. Right here, I had never seen this before. It's Birth of the Broadside, Fighting Naval Actions During the Time of the Spanish Armada. It's part of the Run the Gun series, Volume 2. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Here's a unique one. Warfare in the Age of Discovery, Miniature Rules for the Renaissance from Todd Kirschner and Dale Wood. I've heard of Todd Kirschner. I haven't heard, don't think I've heard of Dale Wood though. But it looks like a straightforward rule set. These I got, these are some old plastic painted airplanes. Let's see what scale these are. These are 1/200 planes. Yeah, I got a good deal on the whole box, so I figured I'd pick them up. Got Stukas here, all sorts of stuff. Never know when you need a bunch of plastic painted airplanes. Even got some decals here. Those actually come in handy. Here's some tanks. Paint job's pretty good on them. Look like they're 15mm. They're plastic though. This one actually does have a turret. It's in the back somewhere. But the price was right, so I figured why not. Over here, some more ancient Egyptians. I believe these are, yeah, 172 Egyptians. And here's a bunch of painted 1/144 scale World War II planes. Paint job's pretty decent. This is, the guy said these were 20mm ancients. Yeah, they may very well be. They do look bigger. Yeah, they're definitely bigger than 15, so these do have to be 20mm ancients. The price was right. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with them, but we'll see. Pick this up. I think this is actually 15mm, but it'll work just fine with 20mm stuff. I put it next to some of my 20mm figures, so I'll use it with my 20mm zombie stuff. And maybe a few other games too. Here's another building. This one's probably 15mm too, but I'm going to use it as 20. I put some 20s against this one too, and it looked just fine. So here, this is just a wall, but I always have a shortage of walls. I'm going to repaint this because I believe this should actually be painted like stone here. This guy painted kind of a sand color, but I'll repaint this, and I could use this with my cemetery to extend the wall or whatever. You can never have too many walls when you're dealing with tons of miniatures. Here's a good one. I picked this up from Enterprise Games. They were at Little Wars. Got it for, I think, $15, so I didn't have to pay shipping on it and so forth, so I saved a tiny bit by buying it at the convention. Lawrence of Arabia, the Arab Revolt, 1917 to 1918. It's solitaire, so it's a raider system, which I already know, so I just got to read the scenario rules, so I'll be able to start playing this with like 10 minutes of preparation. So I'll do a review of this and so forth, maybe a playthrough, we'll see. Then here, I got some modest casualties. I don't know why, but I did. This is cool here. This is Tri-Line Infantry Advancing. I believe this is American Revolutionary War stuff. Here's some science fiction tanks. I picked up, the turrets are in there and stuff. The price was right, so I was like, ah, I'll get them. I don't know if they're 10mm scale or what. Here's some 25mm medieval figures I picked up. Price was right on these too. This I could actually use. these are, I don't know if they're 25 millimeter, I think 28 millimeter terrorists, but I have some U.S. Infantry and desert camo who need someone to fight, and then currently I only have one figure in their scale that's a terrorist, so I figured I could paint these up and use them against them. Here's some 15 millimeter painted walls. I'm going to use them, actually I think they're 20, they're either 15 millimeter or 20 millimeter. They'll work with each. I put a 20 millimeter man against the gate, and it looked just fine against it. So maybe it is 20 millimeter, but that's what I'm going to use it for. There's quite a few pieces in here. I could use these to form a wall around the house, all sorts of stuff. All right, this guy was selling a big box of painted vampires. I don't need all of these. I'm probably going to keep like one or two and modify the paint job. I don't like the paint job on them. Make it look better, and keep those one or two and just sell the rest, I think. And then I got, I don't know if these are 20 millimeter, 15 millimeter scale sandbag emplacements. They'd work for either. I put some 20 millimeter guys next to it, and it seemed okay, so that's what I'm going to use them for. I'll fix up the paint job a little bit when I get a chance. What other crap do I have in here? These are some Polish Lancers, 15 millimeter. Let me just empty this out so it's easy to go through them. Here's some minifig Ancients. These are hard to find nowadays. What are these? Naismith packs, English Civil War packs. Looks like they're 15 millimeter. Then I got some British light infantry here. Over here, what do I have? Some more English Civil War stuff. These are Hussars, I believe. Or at least that's what it says on the bag. These here are, I don't know what these are, to be honest. I can't make out the writing, but the price was right, so I picked them up. If I don't find a use for them, I can always resell them for a profit. Here's some French Dragoons. Here's some British. What else do we have in here? Some more 15 millimeter British. A few of them are painted, most are not. Here we have some miscellaneous 15 millimeter Barbarians. Those are interesting. I'm definitely going to hold on to those. Here's some more Polish Lancers, or maybe that's the one I already showed, I'm not sure. Here's some British light heavies, it says. More English Civil War figures. There's actually I wouldn't say a huge amount, but a healthy amount of people who game the English Civil War with miniatures. This here is, yeah, I can't make out what that says. I'll have to look at them closely later. Yeah, here's those Ancients again. And this one, Frontline Command. All right, that's everything I got at Little Wars. Just wanted to show you guys. Have a good evening.